Kedmil, you lovely Toussaintians. Welcome back to The Witcher 3. We are here in beautiful Toussaint. And I, your host, Dempsey, is going to, oh man, it's gonna go and head right inside this little inn here, where we will hopefully gather some more information regarding the recent murders that have taken place here in Toussaint. Milton, lead the way.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
That's pretty astute of you. Let's introduce ourselves. What the hell? Why would we be so fucking catty with this guy? Like shit. Let's just be, you know, nice and fucking polite.
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Also note, there, when we were by the bank of the river, we did see a cloaked figure walk towards the inn, or at least in the inn's direction. So yeah, I just wanted to remind everybody of that. Just keep that in
Must have
mind.
been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one throw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have defined that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent...
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher codswallop.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaintois are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Picky monster.
I didn't really take the Toussaintians for being superstitious, but I guess, you know, not everybody's perfect.
Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the palace gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
No, loot! We can loot shit. I almost left. Gottfried and the chessboard knight. Information for tournament participants? Shit, I didn't read that fast enough. Yeah. Dear fellow Gwent lovers. Okay. Here I was thinking that it was about the attorney. I'm going to present myself, Count Monnier, the organizer of this tournament. As you probably know, the game Skellige. I'm convinced this step shall add variety to our pastime, further perfecting its perfection. And during the event, good luck and good going. Oh, yeah, okay.
That Witcher's rather handsome.
Oh man.
Drink, food.
Off in the distance we can see, I think that's Tesha Mutna over there. That castle, but that could be the White's house, I suppose. More on that later. You know, I did kind of tell myself that, you know, maybe I shouldn't go around robbing these people, but if they're not gonna react to it, then fuck it, why not?
Well,
I'm such a horrible person.
I'd rather have that chowder.
I shall be off once I finish my pate.
Okay, I was just checking to see if we could talk
Oh,
from
dear
some more.
fellow, with a fish hook like that, you must have your pick of the ladies.
Crawfish recipe. Well, we won't read that.
Normally, I'd encourage you to try our famed fisherman's chowder. But alas, we are all out of crayfish.
Could replace them with something else. Perch, for example.
Replace crayfish with fish? I beg you. What next? Vinegar for wine? Parsley for thyme? Huh? You nordlings are a pleasant lot, but about cuisine you know nothing.
Got any gossip? Fishermen talking about anything interesting?
Yes, about a Nordling who would replace crayfish with pike.
Asked a serious question.
And a tactless one. I do not eavesdrop on my clients, and I certainly don't repeat anything I chance to hear.
Well,
Show me what you got in stock.
you sure were Super helpful. Whoa, cards! Well, I'll be damned. Alright, so let's see. Anything we can buy here? Anything that we can sell? Wow, that's it. 41, huh? Might as well, I guess. Oh! Herb toast, huh? Nah, was tempted to buy something, but
So long.
Oh, dear fellow, with a fish so
alright,
like that,
onwards
you must
towards
have your pick.
Your
Corvo
boots
Bianco.
could use some polish, vagrant.
Ah man, such a cozy inn. Crazy. Alright, let's go. So in the previous episode I did mention that, Crane Isle closed to unauthorized visitors. I'm not gonna read everything again because maybe people don't want to. I hear that William Stratford steals Ryan's processes service with pennies dispense of the papillon. Herbs for embarrassing afflictions. Of latest the innkeep. Okay. Just some lore, world building stuff, letting us know what kind of place Toussaint is and what kind of trouble they're facing, and what kind of how normal life is just in general. Whew, man, this place is so beautiful. I'm having trouble kind of processing it all, to be honest.
Begone from my sight.
Whew. But yeah, like I said in the previous episode, I'm gonna be playing until I'm gonna be doing all these. I'm gonna be doing basically the main quest of this expansion, up until we unlock Corvo Bianco, and then I'll kind of stop doing the main quest and I'll fuck off and do side quests. But before I do anything else, the absolute priority is I'm gonna head on over to Beauclair. And I'm gonna talk to the armor smith there, and I'm gonna unlock or I guess acquire the Grandmaster quests, and I'm gonna go and hunt down every single Grandmaster diagram, starting with the legendary Manticore set. That's something that I've been looking forward to a lot. Cannot wait.
Sounds
Cannot
of a
wait.
fight. Have to hurry.
Whoa. What the hell happened now? Here. My god, wow, what? Corvo Bianco Vineyard. Vineyard.
Damn it. Killer must still be here.
Man, whoever did this. Holy shit. Like, Geralt is one hell of a swordsman. A legendary master swordsman even, but even he wouldn't be able to do this much damage in that short a time.
In the cellar. Gotta be.
Hey! Sweet.
River Muck carried the body in his cart. River Muck carried the body in his cart.
Interesting, so whoever did this is after the body, perhaps?
Claw wounds from 5 separate claws, spread of a small human hand.
Well, since I already know what awaits me, I am going to prepare.
Footprints. Small bare feet lead deeper into the cellar. Fell down the stairs, broke his neck.
Poor guy. Just inspecting, checking if there's anything we've missed here.
Hurled against the wall with great force. Took a lot of strength to batter this down. Took a lot of strength to batter this down.
Ah! Damn you.
Used this to batter down the grate.
Alright, so it looks like the murderer is after the body that was just discovered by the river. Maybe they're seeking to get rid of the evidence? Oh boy, this is gonna be crazy, isn't it? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, let's go. Let's do this.
You. Saw you at the inn. Why'd you kill these people? Clearly wasn't for their blood. We don't have to fight.
You are wrong. I cannot let you leave.
What? Lost your nerve?
Woo! Alright, let's go. Let's do this. This fight has been... it's been a long time coming. Let's see. I don't care about the other bombs, but moon dust, pretty important. Oh my god. I do not in fact know if you can...
Come on, come closer.
Oh shit. Holy shit, holy my god. If you can parry her, and I'm not going to try to either, because I don't want to die. They seem to be attacking, and then they stop and they continue on with their barrage. And whoa, okay, that's a bit insane. I see that what are they called? City Break Red continues with their
How long you gonna make me wait?
old annoying tradition of starting fights with you basically getting hit immediately as soon as the fight starts. Oh wow, I missed. Oh no. Alright, great. At least the— oh my god, that tinnitus sound. Oh, shit! Oh god, that tinnitus sound is so annoying. But alright, so far so good. Whoa, okay. I mean, so yeah, no, we're doing a lot better now. I guess I was just anxious because I wanted to get on with the story, you know. Oh, that...
Killed all these men to get to the body. What was she doing at the table, though?
Alright, well... Wow, much ado about nothing. I'm sorry. Anybody who's been following, you know, this playlist, this playthrough, knows that I'm a whiny little bitch, okay? It's part of my charm. Not really. But let's pretend like it is. Let's investigate the body in just a second. Let me just check this room real fast. Okay. Let's see what's happening here. Whoa! This Delacroix, but I think that's his. I think that's his name. Delacroix guy has been to call him mutilated. I mean, shit. Sorry about getting dismembered like that, man.
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare? Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something. So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Woo! Alright, the plot thickens. Man, I really am a little bitch. Complaining as soon as things get a little a little hectic, a little difficult. But hey, the reason is because I mean, in Heart of Stone, it feels like all of the enemies got a significant health boost. So fighting them just took a lot of time and must have, you know, particularly a lot of fun, but yeah, so I don't know, I guess I just assumed that this fight was gonna, you know, last for 6 minutes. Something ludicrous like that, but oh, sorry. I usually try to avoid stepping on people's corpses. God damn it, alright. Alright, so we're off to the tourney. To the tourney grounds. Oh, by the way, I guess I could show the map now that I'm here. This is Toussaint. It may appear to be kind of a small map, but fuck me it isn't. It's this is a huge place. A lot bigger than it may seem. So this is Corvo Bianco. Soon to be our home. Spoiler. But for now, we're gonna have to go to the tourney grounds and find Milton de Peyron. Yeah, that's his name. Whew! That name is a mouthful, yo. And we're gonna have to report on what the hell has been happening here. Looks like a little campfire here. Maybe for people who want to, you know, just take it. Oh god, frame rate drop. Okay. Massive frame rate drop, massive. Let me just check if I'm still recording. I am. Everything is okay. Why does that happen sometimes? Somebody who's like tech savvy, tell me, god damn it. I mean, why the fuck does that happen? Always freaks me out. Whoa, another... Oh, could it be because we're nearing the tourney? Maybe. Let me just... Damn you. Get up there, Geralt. There we go. Let me just... I just wanted to take a moment and just enjoy the view. Because, god dang. Woo! So this is Toussaint, huh? The rock, the cliff faces over there in the distance. What seems to be a castle far, far off in the distance. Like I mentioned in the previous episode, level design is all about landmarks. Because you want the level to kind of be, you know, you want the player to be able to navigate the world and have something interesting to look at. And the fact that Toussaint is so hilly, it's comprised of so many hills, gives them ample opportunity to kind of put some easy to recognize landmarks here and there, and allow the player to have something interesting to look at when he's off exploring. Wait a minute. Oh shit, we're heading towards the tourney? But we're not doing the... No, we're not facing the Shaelmar now. That comes later. Unless I'm mistaken. No, that has to become later. In that case, we're supposed to, I guess, find... I'm confused. What the fuck are we doing here? I mean, I know what we're doing here, but I'm just saying, like, what the fuck?
Great oaks.
Looks like people have hung their shields up here. Everybody who's maybe taking part in the tournament. All of the knights and princes and dukes and fucking counts and barons and everything in between, man. Whoa.
I'm my own master with a bottle in front of me. It's no disaster, not like
You
a
must
front
know
door,
I've
but
embarked on a
bottle.
quest of true wonder. A horde of challenges awaits.
This sounds compelling. Would you betray the nature of the quest in question?
Upon Lac Selavis waters floats an isle. There you will learn all. I must ride where destiny calls. Godspeed till next we meet.
Can't afford a barber, let alone my wares.
He mentioned an isle. I wonder if he's referring to this isle. Which houses a lake within... an isle within a lake that houses another lake. Oh, wow. I guess I think that's what he was referring to. Not sure.
I vow upon the crane.
I believe I've made myself clear. I shall not grant you leave. It's out of the question.
I think I shall say tittle it all and go home.
Alright, so let's check. Alright, so we should be... Oh, okay, there he is. Milton the Peyrac Baron. Oh, but hold on. No, it is time for the Shaelmar, because... Oh, right.
It's a miracle they weren't more dead. But virtue always trumps villainy. With his friends at his side, Guillaume bested Goliath and restored peace to the land.
Looks like Milton the Peyrac Baron is telling stories to these kids outside of the tournament arena, I guess. Haha, typical.
Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But the Palmerine, what about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
They're tales for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Not always. Could go either way. Sometimes virtue wins, sometimes villainy gets the upper hand. Still worth being good.
But why? If it doesn't mean you'll win.
Palmerin's story. Think back. A decent man attracts other good folk, makes friends he can count on. A rogue? Well, you can only count on other rogues. And who would you rather have for a friend?
A man of virtue?
I must agree. Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents. Her Enlightened Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way. Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As you will soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmar? With only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift, from the Emperor no less.
Hey, seems needlessly cruel.
Shouldn't torment the beast. How would you like to be dumped in an arena, blindfolded with a string of bells dangling from your ass?
Pity a monster. You, a witcher?
I slay monsters who are a threat to humans. You're out to humiliate one to entertain a crowd. No knight will gain any glory from this. Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man you met.
Yeah. Mentioned he'd promised his heart's captor a monster trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
By the way, I mistakenly referred to the L'Enfant as Peyrac Peyran before. I confused the two. Milton's off to become a hare in the palace garden, so he's obviously not here. So yeah, this is the L'Enfant we're talking to now. Obviously, what the hell is wrong with me? Let's go see the Duchess.
Let's go.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Got a bad feeling about this. Damn it. We have to help him.
Onward!
Gotta keep it down. Can only tell where we are when it hears us.
Oh my god, it one-shot me. No. We're going from one boss to another and this guy can one-shot me. Damn you, Red! Okay. I'll just have to be calm and cool and collected. I really wish they would have introduced some kind of, I don't know, I wish they would have slipped us a book on Shaelmars before fighting this boss. So that, you know, we could, you know, reasonably be expected to know what to do.
Gotta keep it down. Can't tell where we are when it hears us.
Alas, for Nightling, the beast heaved its foul girth.
Lost your nerve?
Flew so roar and knocked into earth.
Oh! What? I rolled.
Fight to the beast.
Okay. Okay, well, that happened. Oh boy. Alright, well, fuck. Oh god, fuck this. Hopefully, you know, hopefully third time's the charm. I have no fucking idea what just happened. From what I remember, we're supposed to lure the Shaelmar to hit the walls.
The beast heaved its foul girth, let loose a roar, and knocked into earth. And down came the Witcher in one mighty bound to give fight to the beast. Its plans confound.
The bard is busy rhyming. I can dig it. I can dig some rhymes.
The fate of the beast has been weighed by the gods. Soon the Witcher shall triumph against all odds.
Oh, I didn't. Ah, shit. Can I get a sneak ahead in? I could. Sweet. That was a cool detail, by the way. You could see Guillaume's sword there in the ground. Oh, what the fuck is he doing now? Oh, he's doing a spinny thing, right? The hell? What the hell?
Gotta keep it down. Can only tell where we are when it hears us.
Alas, for Nightling, the beast heaved its foul girth, let loose a roar, and knocked into earth. And down came the Witcher in one mighty bound to give fight to the beast. Its plans confound. The fate of the beast has been weighed by the gods. Soon the Witcher shall triumph against all odds. Honor, wine, and country! The Witcher waited till the time was true, then twirled, danced, and spun, struck the monster like foo!
Not bad.
For Toussaint! For the Duchess! Like a bow who leaps at the love's first spurt, so the Witcher wooed the Shelma, then its foul heart hurt. Dodge, dive, flee, faint, its razor strikes belly, the Shelma's cries ring aloud, blood transforms into jelly.
Damn, you're ugly.
For Toussaint! For the Duchess!
Not exactly my favorite fight in this in the game. But I did it.
The Shelma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful! Pikeman, see to the beast.
Guillaume.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly, honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace. Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True. Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises, but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
What about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him. Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered. Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace, Witcher.
Greetings. Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No. A Bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Shit, I'm actually not sure, so I'll just go with... Oh my god, sorry. I'll just go with not always.
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and a sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. But, Corvo Bianco, isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a Witcher. What's more, Nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course, but as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later, on his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinchi.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if they...
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
Honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
5 virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the Lady of the Lake. How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. In Toussaint, we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to be soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus, the need for clear moral guidelines. At the time of his dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
They were a team?
They were close friends, tightly knit, and as such earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to them with delicate matters. Later, their paths diverged.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a lead, I'm sure. Your Grace, we need to find Milton, immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game, at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner. And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses! Your Grace!
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness, I...
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled. Onward! Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
Woo! So much information dumped on us there. And Anna Henrietta, she's a badass, man. Shit. She doesn't care. She has her values, and she'd be damned if she's gonna compromise them.
Faster, get
Your
out!
Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
Clear the path! Clear the way, I said!
Is this part of the game?
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
It's here! Just round the corner!
Hurry!
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too?
We've no other option, but time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules.
I'm glad to see her illustrious grace summon such a professional.
Woo! The palace gardens are a huge place. This may take a while.
On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish, while I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs around over there, look. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Aye. Alright, well, I'm long overdue, so I'm definitely gonna cut it here, but in the next episode we're gonna go and trying to find Milton the Peyrac Peyran before he gets nabbed by the beast. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Vafael.